Welcome to Healthy Start, where we uncover the truth about health and nutrition. Are you ready to dive into a mind-blowing experiment? Today, we're exploring what happened when someone ate bacon, eggs, and butter for 30 days, and how it transformed their body and blood markers. This isn't just another diet trend, it's a journey to reverse serious damage caused by junk food, and the results will shock you. After a 10-day binge on the standard American diet, packed with sugar, processed carbs, and seed oils, their weight skyrocketed from 193 to 203 pounds. Worse, their blood work showed alarming signs of inflammation and metabolic chaos. To fix it, they turned to a clean ketogenic diet, loaded with bacon, eggs, butter, and nutrient-rich veggies, paired with intermittent fasting. Stick with us to discover how this high-fat approach slashed weight, restored health, and proved that fat isn't the enemy. Let's jump in. The standard American diet is a metabolic disaster. In just 10 days, it pushed insulin levels from 4.8 to 5.7, outside the optimal range of 2 to 5. Triglycerides, the fat floating in your blood, spiked from 45 to 101, well above the healthy 50 to 90 range. LDL, which carries triglycerides, jumped from 8 to 17. HOMA-I, a key marker of insulin resistance, rose from 1.0 to 1.3, showing the body was struggling to control blood sugar. Liver enzymes told an even scarier story. AST, a marker of liver stress, climbed from 23 to 31, entering the danger zone above 25. ALT, specific to the liver, went from 20 to 25. Most alarming was LDH, a marker of tissue damage, which soared from normal 14080 to a staggering 335, far beyond the lab's safe limit of 225. In just 10 days, junk food had done serious harm, and it was time to fight back. Enter the ketogenic diet, a low-carb, high-fat approach designed to shift your body from burning sugar to burning fat. For 30 days, the plan was simple. Keep net carbs under 30 grams by subtracting fiber, eat moderate protein to avoid nitrogen waste, and fill up on healthy fats to stay satisfied. Bacon, eggs, and butter were staples, but this wasn't a free-for-all. It was clean keto, not dirty keto loaded with processed junk. The diet included plenty of leafy greens, non-starchy vegetables, and nutrient-dense foods like steak, fish, chicken, and avocados. Butter, despite being dairy, is low in protein, so it's safe for most people with dairy sensitivities. To supercharge results, intermittent fasting was added, mostly one meal a day OMAD, sometimes two timed, giving 16 to 24 hours of fasting daily. Fasting lowers insulin, unlocks fat stores, and lets your body heal. Let's talk about what they ate. Breakfast might be an omelet stuffed with sausage, bacon, onions, tomatoes, and non-starchy veggies, served with avocado. Lunch or dinner could be a hearty salad with grilled steak, ground beef, or fish, dressed with extra virgin olive oil, vinegar, salt, and pepper. Pumpkin seeds and bacon bits added crunch. Steak dinners came with steamed broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, or asparagus, often paired with a rich béarnaise sauce made from egg yolks and butter. For variety, chicken wings baked with spices or air-fried and tossed in a buttery wing sauce hit the spot, served with guacamole or sliced bell peppers. Tabbouleh, minus the wheat and swapped with chopped pecans, made a fresh, keto-friendly side. This wasn't just bacon and butter, it was a balanced, satisfying way to eat that kept carbs low and nutrients high. Getting into ketosis, where your body produces ketones as a fat-burning byproduct, took a few days. On day 1, ketone levels were a measly 0.1, typical after a high-carb junk food diet. By day 2, they edged up to 0.4, still shy of nutritional ketosis, which starts at 0.5. Day 3 was the turning point, hitting 0.7, and by day 4, ketones soared to 2.2. For the rest of the 30 days, levels stayed between 1.5 and 3.3, peaking at 3.3, a solid range for ketosis. This shift meant the body was burning fat for fuel, whether from food or stored body fat. Fasting helped, as it forced the body to tap into its own reserves. Importantly, this wasn't dangerous ketoacidosis, a rare condition for type 1 diabetics with high glucose and no insulin. With low glucose and controlled insulin, these ketone levels were safe and effective. One big concern for many is saturated fat. We've been told for decades that bacon, eggs, and butter clog arteries and raise cholesterol, but that's only half the story. When insulin is high, as it is with a high-carb diet or insulin resistance, your body struggles to process fats, leading to high triglycerides and VLDL. But on a ketogenic diet, carbs drop to under 5% of calories, and insulin plummets. Suddenly, saturated fats aren't the problem, they're a powerful, satiating fuel. Studies blaming red meat or fat often involve high-carb diets or insulin-resistant people, not keto. When you slash carbs dramatically, your body metabolizes fats efficiently. Bacon, eggs, and butter become allies, not enemies, helping you stay full and energized without spiking blood sugar. The results after 30 days were nothing short of incredible. Weight dropped from 203 pounds back to 189, just shy of the ideal 185-190 range where they felt their best. More importantly, blood markers told a story of healing. Insulin fell from 5.7 to the 3-4 range, back in the optimal zone. Triglycerides plummeted from 101 to 60, well within the healthy 50-90 range. VLDL dropped from 17 to 10, mirroring the triglyceride trend. HOMA-I improved from 1.3 to 0.8, showing better insulin sensitivity. Liver enzymes bounced back dramatically. AST went from 31 to the green zone, ALT from 25 to 16, and LDH from a terrifying 335 to a safe, normal level. These shifts proved the liver was healing, inflammation was down, and metabolic health was restored. Cholesterol, often a worry on keto, stayed stable. Total cholesterol hovered between 220 and 225, within the optimal 180-280 range for most adults, despite what mainstream medicine claims about anything over 200 being high. Low cholesterol below 180 can actually be riskier, with higher all-cause mortality. On keto, the body's metabolic flexibility kept cholesterol in check, and other markers like low triglycerides and HOMA-I showed no heart disease risk. This experiment debunked the myth that saturated fat is inherently harmful. It's all about context. With low insulin and carbs, fats like butter and bacon didn't clog arteries, they fueled a healthier body. Why did this work? The ketogenic diet, combined with fasting, lowered insulin, the hormone that locks fat away and drives inflammation. By eating low-carb, high-fat foods, the body switched to fat-burning mode, tapping into stored fat and clearing out excess blood fats. Vegetables provided fiber and nutrients without spiking insulin, while moderate protein prevented waste buildup. Fasting gave the body time to repair, reducing stress on the liver and other organs. This wasn't about eating more fat for the sake of it. You eat enough to feel satisfied, not stuffed. The goal is to let your body burn its own fat, not just what's on your plate. For most people about 95, this approach is straightforward. The body adapts to ketosis, inflammation drops, and health improves. But there's always a small group, maybe 5%, who need to dig deeper. If you have unique sensitivities or genetic factors, tracking blood markers like insulin, triglycerides, or liver enzymes is key. Playing detective with your data helps you tweak the diet to fit your needs. For example, a tiny fraction of people do better on a carnivore diet, avoiding all plants, but most thrive with veggies. Knowing your body's signals makes all the difference. This experiment shows how resilient your body can be. 10 days of junk food caused real damage, but 30 days of clean keto reversed it. Weight loss was just the start. Better blood markers, less inflammation, and a healthier liver were the real wins. It took a bit longer than 10 days to undo the harm, but the body bounced back fast when given the right tools. This isn't about quick fixes, it's about understanding how food impacts your metabolism and making choices that support long-term health. Americans, it's time to rethink what you've been told about fat. Bacon, eggs, and butter aren't the villains. Sugar, processed carbs, and high insulin are. This 30-day keto experiment proves you can eat delicious, satisfying foods and still transform your health. Ready to try it? Start small. Cut carbs, add healthy fats, and listen to your body. You don't need to eat only bacon and eggs. Mix in greens, avocados, and quality proteins for balance. Your blood, your weight, and your energy will thank you. Don't miss out on this life-changing knowledge. Save this video to refer back to, share it with friends who need a health wake-up call, and subscribe to Healthy Start for more tips to master your wellness. Hit that bell icon to get notified about every new video. Let's take control of our health together. Start your keto journey today and see what your body can do.